Beatrice, I'm going to tell you a little bit about, and we can practice some assertiveness training. Basically, we are all non-assertive in some situations where it would be our benefit to be assertive. Many of us are aggressive in some situations in which it would be more constructive to be assertive. This will allow you to learn and be more assertive and will be able to test new assertive behaviors through interactions with others. This will allow you and the family to learn new assertive strategies through observing effective, assertive responses that are modeled by the other family members. The first step for each family member is to examine your interactions, aggressive, assertive, and non-assertive behavior that are defined by me, and examples are provided. I would like all of you to listen and privately arrive at answers to the following questions written down on a piece of paper in front of you. Are these situations what you would like to handle more assertively? Are there situations in which you habitually withhold opinions and feelings that you want to express? Are there situations in which you habitually become angry and lash out at others only to regret your aggression later? You will not be required to reveal the situations in which you have habitually been non-assertive or aggressive. Beatrice, you and the rest of the family need to concentrate on a specific incident involving your problematic interactions. For the next several minutes, close your eyes and vividly imagine the details to include specific conversations and feelings. Just so you are aware, nonverbal communication is just as important as verbal communication. Also, silently arrive at answers to the following questions. Eye contact, for example. Did you look directly at the other person in a relaxed, steady manner? Looking down or away suggests a lack of self-confidence. Glaring is an aggressive response. Gestures. Were your gestures appropriate, free-flowing, relaxed, and used to emphasize your message effectively? Awkward stiffness suggests nervousness. Other gestures, such as angry fist, signal an aggressive reaction. Body posture. Did you show the importance of your message by facing the other person, leaning forward, holding your head up, and sitting and standing appropriately close? Facial expressions. Did your facial expression show the firmness of purpose and self-confidence consistent with an assertive response? Voice tone and volume. Was your response stated in a firm conversational tone? Shouting may suggest anger, speaking softly suggests shyness, and a cracking voice nervousness. Speech fluency. Did your speech flow smoothly, clearly, and slowly? Rapid speech or hesitation in speaking suggests nervousness. Timing. Were your verbal reactions to a problem stated at the appropriate time? General spontaneous expressions are the best, but certain situations should be handled at a later time. For example, challenging some of your boss's erroneous statements in private rather than in front of the group he is addressing. Message content. Which of your statements were aggressive? Which assertive and which non-assertive? Why do you believe you responded non-assertively or aggressively? Have you habitually responded non-assertively or aggressively in this situation? Now, keeping your eyes closed, we will now come up with some alternative approaches for being assertive that you all can use in your problematic situation. Visualize how someone you view as being fairly assertive would handle the situation. What would this assertive model say? How would this person be assertive non-verbally in this situation? Still with your eyes closed, visualize selecting an approach or combination of approaches that each of you would believe will work best in your situation. Through imagery, you all should continue practicing this approach until you feel comfortable with it. If anyone is having difficulty in thinking of a strategy to use, maybe after the visualization exercise ends, have one of the family members role play an assertive approach for the situation. Now, when a real-life situation occurs, you all should expect to be somewhat anxious at first when you try to be assertive. Excuse me. Considering the nonverbal and verbal guidelines for being assertive, which components of your responses were assertive, which were aggressive, and which were non-assertive? What were the consequences of your effort? How do you feel after trying out this new set of interactions? Some success is to be expected, but not complete personal satisfaction with these initial efforts. Learning to be more assertive is a continuing process, so pat yourselves on the back for the progress you made in being more assertive. You've earned it. Learning to be more assertive is an exhilarating experience, but you should also identify areas where you need improvement and continue to work on becoming more assertive by using the previously worked through steps in the assertiveness process. Now you can open your eyes, and hopefully you've learned a little something today. Next time we can work on role-playing using the assertiveness model. Thank you for your time, and we will see you on the next video.